Hello guys, how you doing today? Today we're going to be going over some materials that I use for setting up bearded dragon eggs. Right here I have a little deli type container that you can buy at places like Smart and Final if you have one. If not, like any place that's sold restaurant deli cup type thing. What you're going to need to do is poke a hole in the back and the front, small one, right here, right here. And that allows for air circulation, but not too much humidity will get out. See, it doesn't have to be a big hole, just a very small hole, like that. Just one on each side. And you're gonna use a vermiculite or whatever substrate you like to use. You can use hatchite, you can use perlite, but I like to use vermiculite. Fill it about halfway up. Then you're gonna moisten it. You wanna wet it, but don't leave it too wet. Too much water will wet the eggs and kill them. If something happens that you pour too much water, just add more vermiculite. See here, I put a little bit too much water and I'm going to have to add some vermiculite to make up the difference. Too much water right here. So I'm going to put some more vermiculite inside. Then I'm going to stir it up to make sure it's evenly dispersed. And it's still, to make sure that it's not too much water inside again. And when you mix the substrate or laying material, you're going to you want it to form, like you can pick up a handful and squeeze it. You want it to stay in that form without any water dripping out and without crumbling too easily. And that'll be enough moisture for the whole time that you're incubating. I like to pack mine down and make it flat as possible once I get it to the correct moisture level. And then I put indenters in with my finger with the number of eggs that you have. And it don't have to be this exact type of container. You can use like 99-cent store type containers. The important thing is that you want the moisture and the substrate to be correct, and to leave a little bit of leave a little hole in it for to allow for air circulation. And I just use my finger to leave indentures. I want the eggs to be buried like partially, so deep enough for half of the egg is underneath the substrate. And that allows for that it absorbs some moisture and not dry out, but not too much moisture. And right here I have a little head flashlight that I'm going to use so that I can locate where the baby is located, and it's connected to the eggshell. And you'll see it on this video. It's like a circle, and it's usually red, but not always. If you look closely right here, you can see like a red circle, and you want that to face up. If you face it down, then the egg is gonna die. And you can continue to do that for each egg. See right there, you can see the circle. Yeah, the eggs are a little bit indented, but once it starts absorbing a little bit of moisture, it'll fill in. It'd be better to do this part with the flashlight in a darker room, but for the video I have it in the regular lights. But I can see it better than in real life than on camera. But if you're doing this in a dark room, it'll work a lot better. You could continue to do this process until you have all eggs in the slots, like that. And what you want to do is put a name tag on there, which parent it was, and a date. You could put more information if you like the morph. But I know what the parent was, and I know what they can produce and what genetics they hold. So I just put the name and the date that it was laid, so I know approximately when they'll be hatching. Have a little bit of trouble closing the container in one hand. But I got it. And then you put it into your incubator, whatever type of incubator you have. Throw in a clip of the mother and the father so you guys can see. Have a good one. Subscribe. Thank you.